Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Welcome back to Friday Night Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Where I'm pretty sure this is the end.
He has 2
I'll
swords.
squeeze the answers out of you instead, my
shit.
son.
Gotta push buttons. Aha, offset, you're squeezing. My life's not going anywhere. Oh, shit! Am I chewing cereal? What's going on here?
You're on a rocking chair.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want.
How did he get his hand? Oh, I see now.
He's
It looked like
kneeling.
he had him behind his head.
Oh, they got cuffs for me now, too.
What do you mean?
That's not your
Oh.
business.
Need to punch the
Oh,
thing.
really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly.
You just told me
I was the
your
one
whole
who used
thing.
Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
Oh.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why
then what's the problem?
uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
Another
What
twist.
was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
It's all coming
We went
together.
different.
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway.
Where
The
are
purified
we?
hydrogen
We're on a
bomb is
giant
ready.
submarine,
A
basically.
nuclear strike won't stop
That's
them.
Arsenal gear.
Oh.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Like how you can hear him.
Quite enough.
Right.
Is that him moving around in his leather suit?
Yeah. This suit's a little tight.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Peeling back
Everything
another
we've done
layer.
here has been scripted, a little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
The player has been played.
And the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
Except for
What
the
do you
multiple
mean?
failures that we continued.
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience.
Us, we're the rookies.
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
So we are in a simulation.
Solidus,
But a physical
you
simulation.
and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Oh, jeez.
Did it go through? Did it go
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Oh, in the boob too. Oh no.
Well, it's supposed to be your heart, right?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
They were fake.
It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
What is going on
Could
upstairs?
have died
Lunchtime.
whenever I wanted to.
Oh, it's past lunchtime.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It was the boob, see?
Well,
It missed.
Did it?
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
birth defect.
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology.
So how do you explain his arms? There's no supernatural.
Bastard.
Oh god, who's gonna pop out of this? Oh, someone's going.
You know, he
Going
just
in.
jumped 30 feet in the air.
Sounded like he was grunting.
Yeah. Oh, these old bones don't work like they used to.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Leather glove sounds, I love it.
How's this then?
Oh, now you done goofed. You made him mad.
Fortune! You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Oh
It's okay, it's just a few little Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
no. Fireworks!
Pew pew! Everybody down!
Zip zip!
You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it.
What the? Impossible!
It's a good thing he set off the entire payload so there's no ammo left.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Liquid, if you can hear me.
Time for another monologue. He just shits his pants. No. It's like when a cat stands up.
Liquid! I've been waiting for this! It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
There's no such thing as the supernatural.
alongside Ocelot?
Yes.
On more than one occasion, brother.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all, I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? Before I go, I have a family matter.
Arm's
to
looking a
settle
little
with.
gangrenous.
Yeah.
There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Ooh.
Time to say goodbye.
Liquid!
Damn.
And away he goes again.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
He's so strong.
Stop this!
Right?
Hey, Snake, you coming?
God!
I'm gonna get you.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Arsenal Gear's just heading to Manhattan. Nothing to see here.
no. Or is it San Francisco?
No, that's that bridge.
Oh, the Boston?
Something like that. Whatever bridge we're on at the beginning. We're just gonna sneak right under it.
No one will ever know.
Whoa. We're just gonna park this thing right in the bay. It'll be great. It's not like we're gonna run aground, run ashore, smash into something. Nah. Oh, fade to white. Perfect.
Well, at least it's daytime, so it's not as harsh. Save
Owie,
me,
wowie.
Father!
Oh! Nice catch.
We made it.
I like the powering down noises. It has been 18 minutes and I have not touched the controller yet.
Federal Hall.
Oh boy. He's lost it.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
April 30th?
That's right.
Okay.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States.
Oh, I didn't know
of
this.
America
I didn't know
200
that.
years ago
Well, we just learned
today.
something. Maybe.
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Are we the bad guys the whole
founding
time?
principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
Ooh.
Ah.
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called Les Enfants Terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out.
Aw.
What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history.
I think
The
crashing a
Patriots are trying
giant
to
boat
protect
into New
their
York will
power,
do that for
their
you.
Yeah, I think
interests
you've
by controlling the
successfully
digital
accomplished
flow of
that.
information. I want my memory, my existence.
Where are the
to
sirens?
remain.
Where are the
Unlike an intronic
emergency
existence,
crews?
I will be remembered as an Exxon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
He said it! That's the subtitle to the game.
Oh,
Metal Gear Sons of Liberty.
I figured it. Yeah.
Raiden, are you receiving?
Oh,
We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
oh
I can see your
For the
skull.
past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike
thought I
the
could
way
play.
life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
so the moral of the story is have kids and pass down the best of the best.
Trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness.
Like this
Never
video.
fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
Twitter.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Social media.
You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
I knew they were all
But
lies.
it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt.
The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum.
Twitter.
They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society.
This is
at
basically
large.
what society has become.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Facts.
This was made in what, 2009?
But nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Oh, I thought it
We're
was
trying to
whisper,
stop
but with
it
a
from
whisper.
happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers.
Done.
Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Yes.
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there.
Oof.
You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
I like how the bad
In
guys
this
take the
era
time
of
out of their day to
ready-made
just
truths,
lay out their
self
whole
is just
plan.
something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
What?
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should
Yes.
someone like you even have the right to decide?
Yes.
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The
Passing the
individual
blame.
is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought, human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
That sounds made up.
It does.
S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness.
How does it know?
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
Fish and mailed.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
Because I'm pretty?
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past.
Oh.
All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did.
Wow, that's a sharp knife.
Yikes. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your
Wait, who was
Emma's voice?
Triumphs and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
Yeah?
Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child.
Ow.
Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Oh, well, we don't care about Rose.
Does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Lie!
Did you see lie was capitalized? I just noticed that.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect
What?
necessary
Rude?
Over here, General.
Then we'll consider the
He
exercise
just starts
closed.
spinning around.
So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation?
All right.
Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
What
Oh my
a
god.
cluster.
I get to pull. Oh, not yet.
Jack.
We're just gonna chop this up as needed. This is probably gonna be the long one, ladies and gentlemen.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but
Aw.
still a monster.
Oh, wow! What an emotional roller coaster. Oh, Dad. Oh,
Which
Dad.
monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Wait, I thought he's our father. I'm confused.
He's not our biological father.
Oh.
He raised
Claimed
us.
you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the
Oh,
devil.
okay, there we go.
I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed
I
to
was
know
bored.
whether it was really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Uh-oh. How am I supposed to catch this? My hands are bound! Oh, okay.
Not anymore.
I have
I don't know the one they
I don't
sing in
either.
the
I was
background.
just making shit up.
inside you.
What?
Oh, I missed something.
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral
okay.
cortex and throughout the neural network.
He was saying the names of the Patriots are in his nanomachines.
Perfect timing, birds.
Right?
Brace yourself.
For another 30 minutes of cutscenes. All right, we get to play.
All right. Whoa. Ooh, that was fancy. Oh!
Look out. Do you see what I see?
Ration.
Get you. There we go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Good thing those Rocketeers moved like 2
What's wrong with you?
What? What's wrong with me? My papa's trying to kill me! Oh no!
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, no.
Oh god, it hurts so good! Thanks, thank you, Father, can I have another?
What's wrong with you?
Bitch.
Take this!
No. I want nothing from you.
Where am I? Ow! The old slipperoo.
Nice. What's wrong with you, Dad?
You abused me as a child! Oh.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Ow.
Take this!
You know, I'm no tactician, but maybe if you didn't announce your moves. Ow, shit. How about this? Oh, I'm on fire! Put me out!
Just cartwheel it out.
Uh-oh. Jeez Louise. Just gonna sit. Just gonna sit for a little bit. Alright, yeah, you make the fire. Woo! Just gonna sit a little bit. Just gonna chill. Just gonna chill. Oh no.
Alright, you made it.
Is that the best you can do?
Ow!
Is that the best you can
Stop making fun of me, John.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Let me hit you. Good. Now we're, oops, we're on fire.
no.
We're on fire.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're good.
Uh-oh.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
What?
Boing.
Don't need these anymore. So, does it mean it's easier? What? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take a break.
Take a phone call.
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets.
She has no eyes.
Oh god, she doesn't!
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Like, is this the most appropriate time to tell me this?
Oh, really? Do you know the
Saul just sitting there going, are we ready?
He's just zipping around us
Right.
as we're on the phone.
You're doing the mom thing where you're looking at him, snapping your fingers, and be like, and pointing to your ear.
Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself.
Exactly.
Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Thanks. Now, thank you for that phone call. I'm out. That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
That would have been embarrassing. Oh, shit.
Oh, those are good chunks.
I just want to hit you!
Oh my gosh. Right there.
Good night, father. Oh! 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 Oh!
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah? How about some of this, old man? We did it!
Yay!
Uh-oh. There's a lot of blood.
That is.
His blood pressure has to be through the roof for it to spray out like that.
Yeah.
I know it's like 40 feet away from the edge, but I'm just gonna meander towards it. Good night, sweet prince.
Washington.
Uh-oh. Still no police cars or ambulances.
I was about to say, unless it's deserted, there was an evacuation. Fade to black. There they are.
Okay. There's just a man in a skull suit in the center of the road. Nobody question him.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Thing in the background isn't there.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality.
Wow, those don't walk signs are dated.
Mm-hmm.
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about
Do you think any of these
having
people
faith.
on the streets of New York know they're in Metal Gear 2?
No, probably not.
Like, could you imagine playing this game? You're like,
Oh my
there
god!
I am!
That's
Coming
my
out
ass!
of the subway!
You were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have.
That'd be so
that
cool.
decides the future.
Put on your resume.
The Patriots are a kind of ongoing
Any acting
fiction, too,
skills
come to
or
think of it.
Well,
experience?
I was in Metal Gear 2's ending cutscenes.
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name and your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
It's very mindset.
I know you didn't have much
Driven.
in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Oh, it is still there.
By the way, what is that?
It's a dog tag, dummy.
It has
Dog tags.
name FNG.
Yep.
Anyone you know?
Looks at the camera. It's only my best
No,
friends.
Never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something.
Is he
worth
rejecting
passing
us?
on.
Hey!
Hey, we helped you through this entire thing, man.
We never lied to you.
We never left your side. We never made fun of
They
your
taught me
Ken
some
doll
good
junk.
things, too.
Well,
Okay, well, I take that one back. We totally
We've
did.
inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it.
he'll be in Metal Gear 3.
As long as you
He
keep
will be
yourself
Metal
alive,
Gear 3.
He's safe.
Actually, after this one, it's Metal Gear 4. Because Metal Gear 3 goes back in time and you play as
Do you know
Big
where
Boss.
Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah.
But
I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location.
before we
to
go
begin
into the
with.
past, I think we should continue to the future.
Agreed.
Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
Come on, guys!
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Oh, excuse me.
People you need to talk to.
Real people. In the real world.
Rose?
Oh, hey! I'm over here.
No, don't believe it. Nope. Rejector.
Snake?
She's got heels on.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
I can feel her heartbeat on my junk.
See me for what I am, okay?
The controller's beating, heart beating.
I know.
So we're just gonna forget everything
Do
she
you
said?
remember this place?
Of course.
Well, I think
This is where we first met.
I think she was actually
I remember
captured.
now. Today is the day I met you.
Got really loud.
It did.
That's it.
So that was the whole thing. Today's the day that he met her. Women.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
You wash them on
Yeah.
cold with light colors.
The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Gets into her ear, just goes.
We did it!
Roll credits. Whew, what a ride.
I'm starting to understand why the trailer for Metal Gear that came out this year, the new game coming out.
Wait, what?
Or there was a trailer for Metal Gear that came out this year.
I think they remade or they're re-releasing 1, 2, and 3 on the consoles in a package.
Well, it was so ridiculous at the beginning, and then you see him like in bushes just staring, and I was like, I don't understand what this is all about. And now I understand why that trailer was so ridiculous.
Yeah. And it just gets more ridiculous from here. So Metal Gear 3 goes in the past. Metal Gear 5 is before Metal Gear 3. There's a bunch of Metal Gears in between, and Metal Gear 4 takes place after this one.
Okay, yeah, let's just do
And then the
Metal Gear
game
4.
that has absolutely nothing to do with Metal Gear except for Raiden's story, Metal Gear Revengeance, takes place after 4.
Let's continue.
And join us on the next episode of Friday Night Gaming, where we're going to try to figure out how to play Metal Gear 4, because the PlayStation 3 has some encryption crap we have to get through with HDMI, and you can't turn it off because it's hardware based. So I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But I think after credits here, what is with this weird the video? It's on the recording too. The weird shapes. I don't know. I'm afraid to push the button. Okay, we can't skip this, but there is stuff after this. So
okay.
We'll just fast forward that. Sounds like a police state upstairs.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much
Pigeons.
more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
That's what we're missing these days. Everyone's trying to erase the past.
Yeah. To do that with.
But you gotta face up
The
to
human
it.
race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet.
Squirrel!
Earth may not be forever, but we still
That squirrel will never know he's in Metal
leave
Gear.
what traces of life we
I don't even know if he's still alive.
Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Sounds like Leela.
Tactical espionage action.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
Oh, well, there we go.
Well, about 100 years ago.
What?
What the hell?
How many people signed the Declaration of Independence?
I actually don't know how many people.
I don't know either.
I don't know how many.
10 hours, 15 saves, 34 continues, 42 alerts, 127 people killed, and 70 rations used. Our code name?
Woo-wee.
Elephant. Mifk Itol Jinix Yikif Tesser Zako Miki.
Beautiful.
So you used to be able to go to that website and register your thing, and then you'd be put on a leaderboard.
Oh.
But not no more, as far as I know. New item obtained. Digital camera. Digital camera. Yes. Save. Yes. Is that it? All right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, join us next time where we continue our Konami journey in Metal Gear Solid. We'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bring it home.
Right.